early life and beginnings. Hao Haidong was born on August 26, 1970, in Qingdao, Shandong, China. His early life was influenced by a passion for sports, particularly football, which he pursued from a young age. His natural talent for the sport was apparent early on, and he joined the Qingdao youth football team. As a teenager, Hao's ability to score goals and his determination on the pitch led him to be noticed by scouts from top clubs in China. This paved the way for his professional career in football. Hao's rise in Chinese football began in the 1980s when he was selected to play for the Shandong Luneng Taishan youth team. His performance in the youth ranks demonstrated his potential, and by 1989, he was promoted to the senior team. At the time, Shandong Luneng was one of the most prominent clubs in Chinese football, and Hao's entry into the senior squad marked the start of his journey as a professional footballer. His early years at the club were focused on developing his skills and adapting to the competitive level of the Chinese Jia League. Career peak, rise to prominence. Hao Haidong's career truly took off in the 1990s. After establishing himself at Shandong Luneng, he became a key figure in the team's attack. His ability to find the back of the net, coupled with his pace and technical skills, quickly made him one of the most promising strikers in China. His versatility as a forward allowed him to excel in different attacking positions, and his knack for scoring goals earned him a reputation as one of the top strikers in Chinese football. Hao's breakthrough came during the 1994 season when he helped Shandong Luneng win the Chinese Jia League, marking the club's first league title in its history. He played a central role in the team's offensive setup, and his ability to score crucial goals made him an indispensable part of the squad. This success at the domestic level quickly elevated Hao's profile, and he was soon called up to the Chinese national team, further solidifying his place as one of the top players in the country. During the late 1990s, Hao's performances for Shandong Luneng continued to impress, and he went on to help the team win multiple domestic titles, including additional Chinese Jia League championships. His goal-scoring exploits were not only confined to domestic competitions but also extended to international tournaments and friendlies. His efforts on the international stage were instrumental in helping raise the profile of Chinese football globally. Major achievements, national team success. Hao Haidong's achievements extended far beyond his club career. He made his debut for the Chinese national team in 1992, and over the years, he became one of the most iconic figures in Chinese football. He earned over 100 caps for the national team, a rare feat for Chinese players at the time. Hao's leadership and goal-scoring ability played a crucial role in the national team's development during the 1990s and early 2000s. One of Hao's most significant achievements came during the 2002 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. His performances in the qualification campaign were key to China securing their first-ever spot in the World Cup. This achievement was monumental for Chinese football, as it marked the country's entry into the global footballing spotlight. Hao's leadership in the attack and his ability to score goals in critical matches were crucial to the team's success during the qualification phase. In addition to the World Cup qualification, Hao also represented China in several AFC Asian Cup tournaments. He was a key player for the national team in these competitions, contributing both goals and assists. While China did not win the tournament, Hao's performances on the international stage were vital to the country's progress in regional football. Playing style and legacy. Hao Haidong was known for his speed, technical ability, and sharp eye for goal. As a striker, he was dangerous both inside the box and from long distances, capable of scoring with both feet and his head. He had excellent positioning, which allowed him to be in the right place at the right time, and his intelligence in reading the game made him a difficult opponent for defenders. Hao was also known for his work ethic and professionalism, traits that helped him maintain his high level of performance throughout his career. Hao's legacy extends beyond his individual accolades. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest Chinese footballers of all time, and his contributions to the development of football in China are immeasurable. His success in both domestic and international competitions inspired a generation of young players, and he is often cited as a role model for aspiring footballers in China. Hao's style of play and leadership on the pitch made him an iconic figure in Chinese football, and he remains a respected figure in the sport to this day. In recognition of his achievements, Hao has received numerous individual awards, including being named Chinese Footballer of the Year multiple times. He was also inducted into the Chinese Football Hall of Fame, cementing his place among the country's footballing legends. Final years and retirement. Hao Haidong's playing career began to wind down in the mid-2000s. He continued to play at the top level for several more years, but his role on the pitch gradually became more limited as he entered his 30s. Hao's final years as a professional player were spent with the Chengdu Blades in the Chinese Super League, where he played for a few seasons before announcing his retirement in 2012. Upon retiring from professional football, Hao transitioned into coaching and football development. His vast experience on the pitch, combined with his leadership qualities, made him an ideal mentor for young Chinese players. Hao has been involved in various football development projects and has worked with the Chinese Football Association to help improve the standard of football in the country. He has also been a vocal advocate for the growth of Chinese football, calling for more investment in youth development and infrastructure to ensure the future success of the sport. Post-retirement, contributions to Chinese football. Since his retirement, Hao Haidong has remained involved in football in several capacities. He has occasionally appeared in media and public events, offering his insights and opinions on Chinese football's progress. In addition, he has been active in charitable work, supporting initiatives to promote sport and education in China. His contributions to Chinese football, both on and off the pitch, have solidified his legacy as one of the most important figures in the country's footballing history. Hao's role in helping China qualify for the 2002 FIFA World Cup remains one of his most celebrated achievements, and his influence continues to be felt in the sport today. Hao's retirement did not mark the end of his impact on Chinese football. Through his involvement in football development and coaching, he continues to play a significant role in the growth of the sport in his homeland. His career serves as an inspiration to young players, and his status as a Chinese football icon remains intact. Conclusion. Hao Haidong's career as a player is marked by his exceptional skill, leadership, and contributions to Chinese football. From his early days in Qingdao to his success with Shandong Luonan and the Chinese national team, Hao became one of the most iconic figures in Chinese football history. His impact on the field, both domestically and internationally, helped elevate the sport in China and inspire future generations of players. Today, Hao Haidong's legacy continues to be felt, both through his achievements as a player and his contributions to the development of Chinese football. His influence extends far beyond his playing days, ensuring that his name remains synonymous with football greatness in China.